What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me tonight on Wednesday Night Fish Talk. Who all we got in today? Fishy Biz, what's up? How you doing? Ricky from PB Aquatics, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, brother. We got Cooper Aquatics. Appreciate it. How's everybody doing today? Gen C, thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you. Yes, everybody hit the like button. Let everybody start coming in. But yeah, start hitting that like button. Share this on all your social media sites. Let everybody know. Let's have a good live stream tonight. Well, it's my birthday week, and I couldn't get a guest on tonight and everything, but that's all right because we're gonna have fun out here tonight. Pretty much, I'm gonna open the platform to you guys tonight. You guys get to ask the questions all night, so on the comments, drop any type of fish related and or any type of question, just nothing crazy. But yeah, let's have a good night tonight. I hope everybody's doing good too. Sorry last week I didn't do a live stream, just been busy with life and family and work and everything. So, YouTube is not my number one priority. So sometimes things get the best of you, or you just gotta just work, be busy. Things happen in life, and that's why sometimes we don't have our live streams. But we appreciate you guys for joining us. Um, if you guys been watching my video, I'm gonna be doing another part two of the breeding for profit, guys, and that's gonna be good because I'm gonna be adding something new into the tank, and it's something that when that tank starts going and your swordtail start breeding, the next thing that I'm gonna be putting in there. Lady J, thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. So it's gonna be something pretty cool to do because you can make a tank make you two different types of profits. So you could have your live bears be able to breed and make you money, and something else in there, and it's not your typical thing like everybody does is shrimp. A lot of people do the guppies with the shrimp. Is actually going to be a little bit different, but something very easy and similar that most people know how to take care of, and it's very simple to breed. I say it's going to be beginner level, but we'll get into that with when I release the video. Now, is there anything new with anybody? Anything new going on with you guys? The year is ending, which I think is a great thing because we had 2020 has been a very rough year for the majority of the world. So, I think it's a great thing that we're at this step right now of the year where the year is gonna end, and hopefully, 2021 will bring a lot better enjoyment to everybody, and we could start getting our freedom back, and we can get through this pandemic and financial crisis that the world's going through. So that's a good excitement, I think, about the end of the year. Cooper says goodbye 2020. I know a lot of people feel like that, just like goodbye, like done. I want to be done with this year. But hey, we got to be thankful. We made it to the end of the year. So that's a good thing. Some people didn't make it to the end of the year, and we gotta be positive about that. So another thing, since I put the topic of it's my birthday and everything. Larry D, how you doing? Happy birthday, Carlos. Thank you. I appreciate that, Larry. I was actually thinking about bringing you onto the live stream and have you eat something spicy just for the hell of it, just because my birthday. But I'll be nice because you do that all the time. But who else we got? But yeah, I think a good thing to talk about what will be good presents for a fish keeper, since we are in December and we celebrating my birthday today. So what would be a good present to buy a fish keeper for their birthday, or or just Christmas, or just um Valentine's Day, whatever holiday it is, what you guys think is a good idea for a present to get somebody that's in the hobby, other than fish? I mean, I know we all want fish and everything, but there's something that could help you in the fish room, because I think great things that you could get is, I think a great present will be sponge filters, canister filter. Oh yeah, have somebody else spend their money on a canister filter for you, and your thing could run a lot nicer. I think gift cards are a great way to go because yeah, gift card to the local LFS. Yep, I was thinking. Oh, we got a question, Lady J. What do you really, really want for your birthday? I already got everything I want. I have a great wife, great kids, so I really don't need nothing for my birthday. But if you do want to give me something, you can always drop something on my Cash App. But no, I'm not asking for nothing this year for my birthday. I really think I have everything I ever wanted. So anything that I get is just like, okay, I mean, it's great, but deep down in my heart, I have what I want. So I don't need anything this year. And back to the gifts, like we're talking, gift cards are great because if you can't read somebody's mind, is not as happy in life the way I am with my family. So, a gift card, get them a gift card. They'll be able to go online and get what they want. He said, Larry D, unfortunately, I can't stay early morning. Having a great birthday, bro. Hit the like button, thumbs up. All right, Larry D, thank you. I appreciate you for stopping by. You have yourself a great night. Don't work too hard. Um, what would be another a heater? I think that'd be something simple and great to get somebody would be a heater or even some lights. When somebody, if they're trying to work with plants especially, it'd be nice to get somebody some lights and everything. I think those are great gifts to get them other than fish. Um but I believe that if you don't know about fish, don't get somebody fish. And I learned that the hard way myself, because when I first started, I didn't know what type of fish to put with what type of fish, and certain fish don't like each other, or cichlids. I didn't understand, like everybody else in the hobby. When you first started, you're just learning and you make mistakes. So if you're not in the hobby and you don't understand what type of fish to put with what type of fish, don't get somebody fish and then they specifically told you what type of fish they want. Don't just be surprising people with fish. And they don't have the, another thing could be they don't have the space for it. Plants won't be a bad thing too to get people for the holidays. Um, order them some nice plants if they're into that. And I think the most simplest thing will be food, just fish food. But yep, or the person might not have room for some more fish, and they run to those issues. Then you gotta get them a tank too. You get them fish, they don't have space for it. You gotta get them a tank. Oh yeah, plants are very good. I think because I mean I'm not a plant expert, so I mean I only grow few basic plants. They work for me and everything. But yeah, especially if they got planted tanks. Um, but in this day and age, I think I always go with the best thing will be a gift card if you don't know the person like that. If they're not somebody that close to you and you just want to buy somebody something nice, best thing always give them a gift card. Gift cards I mean, they go far because they get to get exactly what they want, and they have to, spend a dime. It was a gift, and everything. Now, you guys got any more questions? Yeah, then you got to get them the whole set of air pump. You know what? I didn't think about that. Actually, air pumps will be a good gift, even if they don't need it at that time. you know, as the fish keeper, there's times that all of a sudden you get a new tank and you got to set something up, and you need to, you know, set up a new air pump. Yeah, airlines are always nice too to have. Um, that's where I'm at now, where I just need airlines. You know what I mean? If I ever need something to connect real quick, because I got full system just running off one pump and everything. But yeah, the small air pumps are great to get them as gift cards. Danikin, how you doing? Hello, all. How you doing, guys? Man, I appreciate it, all you guys showing up to just chill with me for a little while I just sit here and blab at you guys on my birthday. Who's that? Sky Moreno. I don't know if I've ever seen you on my live streams. You might be new. If you are, man, I appreciate you for coming out. If you're not, I'm sorry. This is the first time I seen your name. I think I seen your name somewhere else before on another live stream. I'm not sure. But thank you for showing out. Now, does anybody have any wishes for 2021 that they want to do with their fish room, or any new type of fish they will actually like to get into for the new year since the year's ending? Just throw it in the comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking to do new in your fish room. Expanding? Are you gonna actually downsize? What's your plans for 2021 going on? I think I want to breed something that I haven't bred before, and those are actually sevrums. I think I want to get into some sevrums this year. That's the only new fish that I have seen. I mean, I like the way the chocolate cichlid looks and everything. I like how wild angels look and stuff like that. But I want to mess with something completely different. I never done discus before either, but I like the way the sevrums actually look. I like the gold sevrums and the red shoulder sevrums. So that's something that I'm gonna reach maybe to do a goal for next year. PB says definitely want a new kind of fish. Like what type of new kind of fish? Like, are you looking into going African? Are you thinking about going into South American cichlids? Do you want to experiment with different live bears, wild types, and everything? Gen C said I would like to save more betas. Okay. Priscilla, thank you for coming out. So you just want to keep making a big collection of betas. That's not a bad plan. Um, South American. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there, Ricky. What type of South American? You want big? You want to go small? Because I mean, I would like to go big, but then I had to make big changes in my fish room because I do have a lot of tens. I actually have about 20 10-gallon tanks. So, I do keep smaller fish, but I do want to get into the serums, and I have a couple tanks that are a little bit larger, and I'm gonna change some stuff around and go with them. Like I'm not gonna add nothing new to the fish room. I'm actually gonna just add new fish to the fish room. I'm gonna, just change some stuff around. I don't think I'm gonna add any new tanks in here next year. Depends because things change, and if I start finding more tanks, I am known to just grab them whenever I see tanks on the side of the road without no thinking of where am I going to put this tank, what I'm going to do with it, do I even have the stuff for it? I just grab them. I don't even think about it. I just grab them, bring them home, check them and everything, and that's the thing that I do. Sky, you say thinking about the glowfish. Don't judge me. Laugh out loud. I don't have problem. I don't really have a big problem with glowfish. You know, If that's what you like, that's what you like, and that's cool and everything. I actually had glowfish. I actually did a tank for one of my little girls with glowfish way back, and it was pretty cool. We had the black light there and the decorations. It was a little, SpongeBob theme, and it was pretty neat. So I don't have problems with glowfish. My biggest problem in the hobby is with fish keepers that dump fish in the public waters, and then you have invasive problems. So now, I want to go native fish tank. Danny says, "Oh, you want to go native? Where you at? Like what type of native fish are you looking? Are you looking more into just your specific area where you live at, or you looking into native fish from just America in general? Sunfish, perch, and crappie. Yeah, that's not bad. I like sunfish. Sunfish are real cool. I think they're pretty fish. Um, you could another cool fish to have is actually gambuzas. Is a pretty cool little neat fish to have. There's a native fish. PB says geo, epistles, etc. Okay. You want to go with smaller cichlids with some geos, some epistles, probably some rams. I actually will say, Ricky, the smartest thing to do right now, the way the hobby is getting into some dark rams or some black rams. Like those are very profitable. And it's the same process of breeding, pistol, geo, and everything. They're pretty very easily in that same category of breeding. And since you had success with angels, I think you'll be able to do some rams. It wouldn't be that difficult for you. Um, but if you're looking into, breeding and being able to sell well on your fish, that's what I will go with. If you're looking into just, I just want to have some cool fish, I might breed them, I might not, you're not that serious about it. Yes, I was gonna say a pistol. Lady J, you got it right off me. Pistols. Um, some Epistogramma cockatoides, some double reds, some triple reds will be some really cool fish. They're small, lots of color, great attitude to them. So that's actually not a bad fish to actually to have. I'm not sure what size tank you want to use and everything, but 20 and up, I'll say for those. And Geo's maybe a little bit bigger. I never kept Geophagus. But definitely for like a pistols and rams, 20 and up, you'll be just fine with them and everything. Now, anybody else? Any fish? Anybody gonna get into shrimp that never been into shrimp? I think that's something that's always really cool to get into. Um, or get into the more oddball fish because in YouTube you have a lot of the same stuff repeating itself a lot. And guppies are, yeah, everybody's doing guppies and everything, but guppies are popular. I mean, they have great little attitudes and they are beautiful fish, and there's so many variations of them that you know definitely breed for profit. PB says I'll go with some dark rams, some black rams. Definitely. That's me personally. Um, the shell dwellers look pretty cool. Yes, shell dwellers are pretty cool. Um, but like, and what you want to go with, I will go with I mean, definitely something that's gonna sell and it's in high demand right now. Yeah, shrimps are very fun and easy to keep. That's another thing that I was into for a little while, and I want to get back into it. There's a lot of things, but you only have so much room that you only can do so many things. But yeah, shrimp are fun and everything to get into. Um, New Year, um, a lot of the whole trend right now are actually your dwarf cichlids and everything. And I'm thinking that it's gonna change again. We're gonna have a big change, and I wonder what the change is. Do you guys know? Does anybody have a feeling what the next trend is gonna be? Because for a while, everything was like, small live bears. A lot of people were doing your different types of guppy. Then it went into monster fish, and a big thing was everybody keeping arowanas and red tail catfish and everything. And right now, it's all about the nano, your dwarf cichlids, and that's where everything's at right now. Pistols. I mean, don't get me wrong; those small fish have a lot of attitude to them and a lot of color. Your rams, shell dwellers, and I wonder what's gonna be the next trend after that. I think more people are actually gonna get into my ideas. I think people are gonna get more into native fish. I think the hobby's gonna take a turn towards the native species, and I think there's gonna be a trend for 2021. Is gonna be native species. Lady J says, I think monster fish too. Yeah, monster fish. It's a big thing, but the bad thing about monster fish is you need monster tank. Somebody said Madagascar cichlids will be a trend. That's a good one. Madagascar cichlids. I gotta look into those. I really don't know much about Madagascar cichlids. I don't know much about African cichlids in general. You know, I know enough, but not enough to give advice. um, PB says I agree. Black Rams. Any idea where I could get some? Yes, I do. Hit me up later. No, definitely. If you want to get into some black rams or anything like that, just let me know. If you can't find them in your area, I know people. I know somebody. They know somebody. They probably know somebody sometimes. So all depends. But I definitely know somebody with the black rams. So let me know, and I'll take care of you on that one. But I'm stuck on this Madagascar cichlids. Do you know any names of Madagascar cichlids? Is there anybody doing them right now? I need to. I really need to look into that. That's interesting. Madagascar and cichlids. See, I'm thinking more of native species. I think people are gonna go more into whatever area they're at with native species and stuff like that. Um, because another idea that has popped in my head that would be cool is to do a tank of native species in my area and just set it all up, like a big 220. I always think that would be cool, but never got into it. Para tilapia and blackberry. Nah, but I definitely need to Google those and start looking into that, and see who has done anything like that. Um, Madagascar cichlids. You got me on that one. That's a really good one. But yeah, I think native species is gonna be a trend. I think that's gonna be a big trend. That's gonna get into especially your very wild type live bears. I think that's something that's gonna pick up in the hobby again, and then that or oddballs. I'm not really sure which way the hobby's gonna take. I would love to see more of the native species thing, and now I would like to see more of that Madagascar and cichlids out there. People keeping tilapia and black curry. So do y'all have anything else? I'm trying to think what else we could. What's the next topic we could talk about? We did the gifts. We've been talking about some crazy fish or different ways you want to take it to 2021 and everything. Is anybody thinking about expanding the fish room, adding more tanks? How big you actually do want to get? I know a lot. I mean, that's everybody's wish to be able to have a humongous fish room. I think, but sometimes you just can't. But who actually is gonna expand. I don't think I am unless I start finding, tanks or something like that. I think 2021 I'm gonna be more just relaxed and happy that we just got through this 2020 craziness that's been going on this year. Now, what type of videos you guys want to see for 2021? Yes, that's the next one. When I was in Florida, with father fish, we collected some good ones. Yes. So you actually came down here to father fish. That's a really good friend of mine. I know him. I'm not too far from him. But yeah, we have some beautiful wild sailfin mollies out here. And the great thing about these mollies, you could breed them outside if you want to. That's the great thing about these native fish down here, especially from Florida. I mean, you could breed them outside year around. They do great. We too have a real big spotted molly down here too. I don't know if you caught any of those with him. A lot of gambusas. Collecting fish in Florida is actually amazing. You will find a lot of cool things. And it's funny you mentioned that because we were just talking about what type of videos you want to see, and I actually want to do some of that on my channel. Actually, going to collect out here. I think that'll be an interesting thing. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I think collecting will actually be fun. Lady J, have you been out collecting? I attempted once collecting. Myself. I will. That's why one. That's what I was saying. I would like to go towards this channel. I would like to do some videos on this channel on that. I think that would be pretty fun to do and actually experience it myself and actually learn more about the native fish out here. Um, there is tons of fish and there's a lot of invasive fish down here too, and I think it'll be cool to actually show that. Dude, that's the Blash man. Blash man. I think that will be cool. Yes, it will. Somebody asked, did you have anything special for dinner for your birthday? Every day eating with my family is special. Okay, I didn't miss none. But yeah, I wonder what angle most people are gonna take their channels to this year. That's something that I would like to do. Will be collecting. And I don't know. For me, I don't have that much time to do videos. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You know. So really, I won't. I mean, my channel's gonna stay pretty much what it is, the way it is. But I would like to do some collecting. That's the only thing different. Maybe show you guys some different fish and everything. Not really gonna go take a big change on my channel. It's not like I'm gonna go from doing live bears to all of a sudden I'm doing African cichlids. And my whole fish room would completely change with African cichlids and do a big revamp or something like that. I'm actually nah, that's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking just keep going the way I'm going. Maybe do one new type of fish this year. That'll be something pretty cool. And maybe do some collecting, but I probably won't be keeping what I collect. Actually, probably will throw it back. I just think it'll be cool to go grab fish and actually take a look at what's out there in the different areas of Florida and everything. The thing you gotta watch out for alligators down here, and that's the only thing that gets me. I don't want to catch an alligator on a net or on a pole and have to deal with that. I don't know if you're still here, Ricky. Have you been collecting? Is Ricky still here? PB, what's up? You still here? Um, 2021. What else? What else we gonna do new this year? What are people thinking of changes? Everybody's mighty quiet, but hey, yeah. All right, Ricky. Have you been collecting? You ever been collecting out here? Okay, you did what you caught some cichlids. Yeah, there's a lot of cichlids out here. Um, we actually saw cichlids one day in a storm ditch and everything. What the heck were they? I'm trying to think. There were some jewel cichlids. Somebody must have thrown jewel cichlids, and we saw them in a drain ditch. They was over flooded. But man, they were hard to catch. I didn't even was able to get them. We attempted for maybe like 20 minutes. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do some videos like that. I didn't see your video, but my bad. I gotta check that out. What type of cichlids you actually caught? That'll be something cool to see. Another thing I've been doing these, but I actually want to do some more. Will be store tours. That's another thing that um I think we need to share more of the local fish stores in different areas and start highlighting them more. And I would like, I think it's pretty cool when other people do it. That always catch my interest is always store tours and everything. And I think I'm gonna do some more swordtails. I really enjoy doing swordtails. I think that's another thing that I might do 2021. You guys seen the alpha swordtails, and I think I'm gonna do a breeding project on some black swordtails and actually show how those go for you guys. Um, Other than that, that's all I got, guys. For the New Year's. I mean, I will have to check that out. Maybe. Definitely check out his channel, man. He got some pretty good channel, bro. You actually do. We need to start helping out these smaller channels and everything. You said I have cauliflower swordtails I can't get to breed. Is the male a cauliflower? Because you know what? That's something that doesn't get highlighted enough are these fancier types of swordtails and actually breeding them. Because cauliflower swordtails, some of the high fin swordtails, some of the double layered swordtails or triple swords, um, the males can't not breed with the females. Their their thing is too big. Their cuddle fin is too big, and they actually won't breed. So you actually have to look at that on the bottom of the fish, his little fin that he got. If it looks too big, he will not be able to breed. And some of those are actually was the sturdy, so they won't breed. So yeah, he is. So yeah, more than likely you would never get them to breed. Now the way to get that to work, okay, let's say you got some nice red cauliflower swordtails. The females will be cauliflower. The male actually gets you a regular red sword and breed him in. If you can't find a regular red sword or a male sword, the same type of color variation. Like let's say you got a black let's say you got a black double tail and everything, and he can't breed. but your females are. You can't find you a regular black male, or you can't find you a regular cauliflower. I mean, a regular red swordtail like you have. You got to get you a green sword. Now, when you breed a green swordtail with any type of females, the female genetics dominates the green sword and everything. And a lot of the babies will end up coming out just like the mom. So then you'll get males and females that'll be cauliflower, but you're gonna run to the same issue that those males would not be able to breed with any of the females. That's why when people sell pairs and trios of those, a lot of people get them, they try to breed them, and it doesn't work for them, and they get out of it because they don't understand that those males are not able to breed with those females. So you just gave me another idea for the new year, another video to try to do. I probably will do a video explaining that more into people. I'll have to check out your video, PB. Yes, thank you, Lady J. Jen C said, I would like to do a tank with beta, some neon tetras, and some shrimp. I think that could be a nice combo. A beta, some tetras, and some shrimp. Yeah, that'll work. The only thing is that beta might eat some of the baby shrimp. Um, but I think they got enough coverage. It could work, and the shrimp will still be able to produce. Dan said, how many tanks do you have set up? I see a lot of airlines above you. I actually have 48 tanks in my garage. So, yeah, I got 48 tanks. 20 of them are 10 gallons. I have a 220, couple 55s and stuff like that. Cooper asks, I would like to start breeding exotic plecos. That's gonna be cool, Cooper. That will be really cool to see. Um, I love plecos. I enjoy plecos. The only ones I have ever bred are bushy nose pleco, and I have one clown pleco in my wife's 55. But other than that, I would like to see like gold nuggets, zebra plecos. Those would be cool to see you do. Some royal plecos. Those will be nice to be doing. Yeah, I like those ideas. Cooper said, huge poopers, laugh out loud. PB said, I'll send them to you. We work something out. You're not interested in doing them? I mean, I have some red males I could actually send you. If you want to breed them, I have red velvet males I could send you. And you could put them in that tank with them. Just take out the males if you want, or you could even just keep them in there. But um yeah, I could send you a few males if you want to start breeding them. If not, yeah, we could talk something out. Danny says start with the zebras. That'll be a good start, zebra plecos. Never mess with them, so I'm really not sure. I know they're tough to breed. A lot of these exotic plecos fall in that category because they're not the easiest pleco to breed. It's not because um the colors, is not because what they are. A lot of them is just the time that it takes to breed. Because even a bushy nose pleco, it takes a lot of time to start growing that pleco out to get them to even a sellable size and everything. So some of these harder plecos fall in that exotic category because we have them in all over the hobby. They're just tougher to breed. They're newer. Some of them are newer into the hobby, so people are starting to learn how to breed them, or they've been in the hobby for a while, but they're just so tough. A lot of people don't even get into it, and because they're tough, they have a higher price range. And when they have a higher price range, less people attempt to breed that fish. Said that will be okay if the beta eats the baby shrimp. Then I'll, yeah, that's right. If you're not looking into really breed those shrimps a lot and you just want to have a nice tank, that will work out, you know. Um, I just never had a beta with with neons. Neons are pretty quick, so they probably could get away if it's a male beta and it gets a little aggressive with them. But even a female beta could, sometimes get aggressive in the tank. But not as much as a male. But yeah, the neons might be fast enough to move away. Just the baby shrimp, yeah, keep your population down, and that beta will look stunning. I mean, he will look nice because he's eating some good food. PB said, "I'll message you tomorrow. I want to breed them for sure." All right, definitely. Let me know. Yeah, those are pretty cool cauliflower swordtails. Now, how many females do you have? Now, what would be another cool combination for the New Year's? Anybody trying to do anything like Gen C, trying to set up just a nice little display tank? Um, I know a thing that hit us in the hobby this year more. They've been around for a little while, but they're starting to become real popular right now. Are the polar blue cichlids? You know, I don't know if anybody's thinking about getting into polar blues, but I think the polar blue cichlids have hit the hobby pretty well because they're smaller fish and they're just like, I mean, they're convict hybrids, so they're very easy to keep and everything. A little bit of aggression, but they're pretty cool fish. He says only one. Okay, so all you need is just one male just to start off the colony going. My male beta I have now is for platies, plecos, and military. It's along great. Okay, so yeah, um, yes, I mean, I've seen a lot of people have male betas, in community tanks that just have one, and it works. So if he's been around platies and stuff like that, he'll do just fine. So there's no problem there. That's gonna work out just fine for you. Right now, I'm breeding Julie Chromas Malieri. There you go with those fancy names, Cooper. So we're gonna have PB with a new breeding project for the new year. I'm gonna try something new. Gen C is gonna set up a different tank, and Cooper is breeding some Juliaris Muller Merlieri. What the heck are those? Are those jewels? You're gonna make me Google that later? PB says it's your bedtime. Good night, bro, man. I appreciate you joining me, man. Hit me up tomorrow, man. We'll chop it up on getting you a male swordtail to go with that cauliflower, man, and then I'll let you know about some of the Rams. But take it easy. I appreciate you, bro. He says look them up. They're beautiful. I'm definitely gonna look it up because now I want to know what the heck. I'm never good with those scientific names. I really think it's just too much for too much to look up. Lady J says betas are so beautiful for sure. Good night, Ricky, and everything. Yeah, betas are beautiful. A dwarf, it's a dwarf cichlid. All right, it's a dwarf cichlid. I think you're talking about jewel cichlids, but I'm not sure. It sounds like it with their name. But yeah, I've never been big about the scientific names and everything. I go more with your more common names that we have for the fish. Me too. Gotta check them out. Lady J, my beta is elephant ear. Elephant ear betas are pretty cool. Um, I gotten more into the. I don't. You seen? I gotten into the placots. I kind of like the way the placots look. I think they're more of a beefier beta than your typical ones. But then my second choice will be the Dumbo ears or elephant ear betas. I think those are pretty cool. Same thing with the Dumbo guppies, Dumbo ear guppies. I think those are pretty neat. Um, I like that finnage in the fish. When a fish got that extra finnage, I'm more into that. I know earlier I was talking about serums and they don't have the finnage and stuff like that, but they have the color, and that's what I like. And yeah, elephant ear betas, that's gonna be a nice tank. I just never mixed them with with neon tetras. I think that'll be a cool combination. Neons have some pretty cool colors, and they'll pop out for you and everything. So, guys, I would like to tell you guys again, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it and everything. I know it's not a whole hour, but it's time for me to celebrate. But yeah, I appreciate you guys showing up for Wednesday Night Fish Talk and everything. Um, the channel's growing and the live stream is growing, and I'm just trying to bring in some really cool people for the New Year's too. So that's another thing. And if you guys have a channel and you're willing to jump on a live stream, because not everybody that has a channel is willing to do live streams. But if you're willing to do a live stream, let me know. Um, I really like opening my platform and interviewing other channels and getting to know you guys more, because when you get to know somebody a little bit more personally, I'm not talking about getting real deep personally into them, but just knowing somebody a little bit more about, how they got into the hobby, what they enjoyed, getting to know them a little bit more one to one. I think it's has been pretty fun this year doing that on the channel, and with this new year coming by, I would like to bring in more people and opening the platform. Um, Cooper says a platinum red-tailed Dumbo guppies are cool. Yes, they are. Danny, thank you. Appreciate it. Have a great night. Geek Boy, happy birthday. Thank you. Cooper, I'll definitely holler. Definitely hit me up. You know what? Yeah, we got to get you on the channel. So definitely hit me up. Well, thank you guys for joining me. You guys have a blessed night and see you guys next week.